It's time for another action figure review thing. Are you getting tired of these? I know I'm not. It was basically because I've been doing more action figure reviews to not only mess around and have more fun with them, but also with the recent Forgotten Media episode still in the works, and so I'm waiting on my partner to finish her notes, and there's gonna be a co-op review. So once that's done, we're gonna record stuff, piece it together, and all that fun stuff. But in the meantime, we'll be looking at more Nightmare Before Christmas figures that NECA made. And today we'll be moving on to Series 5. And so we'll obviously start off with our usual Jack figure. And so this time we have Pajama Jack, who has already lost his arm. Yeah, here it is. It just popped off. Oh well. But yeah, here's the Pajama Jack figure. It's kind of a bit sticky. It's like, it just feels awful. It's probably because I've had it in careless caretaking and storage. But yeah, here he is in his robes when he's sleeping. And for and for movable joints, we have him. He can bend his arms, can twist them. Yep, twist. And then the hands don't move. Although, wait. Yeah, they can kind of twist sideways, but they don't bend like back and forth like with the other Jacks. And for the legs, they just bend. So yeah, there, he's just bending, and then they can kind of move. But yeah, the hat doesn't come off. But as for articulation-wise for this figure, it's kind of okay, but the paint job just kind of sucks, mainly with Jack's face. It's all like gray and stuff. I'm sure it's supposed to be white, but it kind of looks more grayish. And the mouth is very sloppily done. It's like there's all these awful black spots everywhere. It's like, what happened? Did Jack just get up in the middle of the night, sleepwalk into his refrigerator, and just going for a chocolate bar or something? I don't know. Yeah, I've seen better Pajama Jacks. And for his accessories, he comes with 0. Yes, we have another 0, and he's actually sleeping, and he's more clear instead of like see-throughable because he's sleeping in his little doggy basket that he sleeps in. Yes. And he also comes with this dish bowl that has 0 written on it, and a candy cane. And of course it was shown in a deleted scene of the film where Jack takes that candy cane and dips it in the vat of poison, and then he pulls it back out and it's a strand of spaghetti. And for other accessories, he comes with a stack of books. Yes, all in different sizes, because he's trying to find out what Christmas means and all that jazz. And he also has another book, which is The Scientific Method. So yeah, when all else fails in trying to explain Christmas, use the scientific method, even though it has nothing written in it. So yes, hooray for blank pages. But yeah, accessory rights for the figure is pretty good, but again, I've seen better Pajama Jacks. Maybe I've just got a bad version of this. There might be better ones out there, but oh well. So now we'll move on to our next one, which is the ever-popular Behemoth. Yes, the big guy with the axe in his head, who is known for pointing at the Easter Bunny and saying, "Bunny!" And yes, he actually does have a pointing finger. So yeah, here's Behemoth being big. He has a few movable joints. Like, he can move his head around, he can move his arms up and down, he can open them or spread them. So now it looks like he's in a T position. Yes, T position. And also his legs can move. Just do this and that. They look pretty weird. Kinda looks like he's doing the splits. And oh well. So now we're gonna do a small comparison of NECA's original Behemoth figure and their newer one. As you can tell, size differences is pretty different. The colors on this one are bright colors, but this one has more texture and detail to the overalls and all that. So yeah, basically this one's a lot better than the old one. Boom! Oh yeah, and the axes are in different positions. And the interesting thing is that if you actually watch the film and pay attention to all the scenes with Behemoth, you'll notice that the axe in his head usually changes positions at times. So sometimes it'll be like that, other times it'll be sideways or in the front. But yeah, just interesting trivia, since I'm a Nightmare Before Christmas nerd. He only comes with one accessory, which is this little nutcracker. Kind of blah. I know, it's a little bit sloppily done, not much texture and detail to it. The eyes are like all weird and kind of like that. And there's a stick in his back, obviously for the little lever that moves the mouth up and down. But he doesn't have a movable mouth. But this one is more of a double figure pack, just like the Mummy Boy and Winged Demon one. And so for the second figure he comes with is the Easter Bunny. Yes, they actually make one of the Easter Bunny. So yeah, here he is, has a movable head, moves up and down, moves his legs so that it looks like he can sit. And his arms don't move that much, since obviously he's holding his little Easter basket full of goodies for the kids. And I think it would have been funny if they added an accessory for this character for his, like, bug eyes when he's seeing Behemoth. I know if he just comes with his usual normal eyes, kind of like small, beady little eyes, because obviously rabbits don't have big, bulging eyes. Oh yeah, Behemoth and the Easter Bunny. Very excellent and a lot better than the original. Now we'll move on to our next one, which is a pretty big figure, which is a clown with the tearaway face. Yes, they did one of clown. So like, he's pretty big. I think he's bigger than Behemoth. Oh yeah, he's pretty bigger than Behemoth. So yeah, here he is. Has a few movable joints. Like can move the head around. Has his arms that can move. Basically has the same ball joints as the werewolf. His torso can move, which is pretty interesting. And the legs can kind of move, but again, they're just structured like that, just to have his little unicycle structured like that. And of course, the unicycle doesn't move, and it has a peg sticking out at the end. Why is that? Well, that's because it's for the largest base in the world for this figure. So yeah, put it in there, and that is the only way you can get Clown to stand up right. There's a lot of texture to this character besides the big yellow polka dotted suit, but they did it pretty well. Like they added in the little accessories that he has, like the paddle ball, the yo-yo, the rubber chicken, and the star on his belt. And the propeller can twist around, although it's a little bit loose, since they made it kind of loose, so it's not like stiff. But yeah, it's pretty good. My only complaint about this is that the face doesn't pop off. I mean, yeah, he's the clown with the tearaway face, and yet his face doesn't pop off, even though it looks like it can. Although, there's nothing inside it, but you can't really see it, but there's actually a small little molded tongue for the character. As for accessory-wise for this character, he only comes with one, which is this little horn. Yes, a little horn. At first I thought it was like a little party hat that people would wear, but nope, it's actually a horn. Yep. Now, this actually is a actual prop from the film, because before the town meeting song, we see the citizens going into the town hall to see what Jack has to say about Christmas Town. And we see Clown just riding around in his unicycle, and he's actually carrying a little horn. So he's just going, ah, 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 ah. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Not much with the accessories, but for the actual figure itself, it's pretty much based, it's designed more like an actual figurine, which is a very good idea, because if they actually turned it into an actual action figure, it would probably break real easily. And now we move on to our last figure of Series 5, and that is the Undersea Gal. Yes, this is another lesser-known citizen of Halloween Town, known for making a few appearances here and there. But anyway, some people call this creature from the Black Lagoon, but most of the time it's just called the Undersea Gal. So yeah, we have her with her fish-like texture, her scales and all that. She has a movable head that she can move around a bit. She has bendable arms. Instead of actual ball points and hinges, they're just bendy arms that kind of stay up. And the hands can twist around a bit. I would say don't twist them around too much, because I'm pretty sure they'd probably pop off. She can move her mouth up and down, so that it looks like she's just doing that. Water, water. And she also has a movable torso, so she can do this, like move up and down. And also her torso can pop off. There, now she has no fins, so she can't really stand up that good. And that's basically because there's little holes in there, and obviously for the fins there's pegs in there that won't even focus. Oh yeah, there's pegs here. And that's basically for another accessory that she comes with, and it's the Cauldron. Yes, this is the witch's cauldron that's usually used when the citizens of Halloween Town are peering inside it to see what Santa Jack is doing in the real world, delivering all the presents to the good girls. And she actually goes in there. Now, for some reason, I've seen people show pictures of these on like auctions and eBay and all that, and sometimes they'll have the character doing this. And obviously that's wrong. That's the bottom of the cauldron. The fire goes in here. She's supposed to go in here. There's a reason why there's pegs inside there. Well, yeah, since you've already seen it, well, try and get her in there. It's hope. It's a little bit. It's kind of hard to do with there. Whoops. Yeah, I've got the right way. It's just for some reason it won't stay in. Hold on a second. Okay, I finally got the pegs in, so now it looks like she's inside the cauldron, reenacting that scene from Making Christmas when she pops out of the cauldron. Yeah, time to give them something fun they'll talk about for years to come. Or something like that. Just comes with another accessory, which is a bench. Yes, it's a very small bench. It's a little wooden bench, and it's supposed to go in here, and it's supposed to be for the witches. So obviously, for the short witch, she has this stool, and then she puts her giant book of spells there, and then she's standing up so that she can actually look inside the cauldron and stir it up, because she's obviously a midget, and not as tall as her sister. Yeah, let's get her out of the cauldron. Move that aside. Put the fins back in place. Put the arms down, because I'm sure she's getting tired. But yeah, it's pretty interesting they did a figure based off of the Undersea Gal. It's very nicely done, detailed with the scales and the fins and all of that. So yeah, with the Undersea Gal, it's very excellent. And that ends Series 5 of the Nightmare Before Christmas figures that NECA made. I will say this is probably my favorite series out of the bunch, because they've actually took in better care with the detail and articulation for the figures, so that they don't have that much movable joints, so that they're more like figurines, and so they don't break real easily like the others in the past. So until then, this is Melting Man 234 signing out. Okay, for our last one, we have the Undersea Gal. Yes, they actually made a figure off of another lesser-known character, and oh look, there's my cat. Just walking around. Yes, hello. Yeah, come on. Okay, you can go, kitty. But yeah, as I was saying, yes, this is the Undersea Gal, another lesser-known citizen of Halloween Town, but yeah. So here we have movable joints. We can move the head around. Yep. We have, whoops, pop its torso. This ain't gonna work. And now we move on to our last one of the Series 5 Nightmare Before Christmas figures, and it is the Undersea Gal. Yes, this is another, whoops. Up again, kitty.